Alright, let's have a chat. You've walked into the gym, full of energy and motivation. You're buzzing, you want to see results and you want to see them yesterday. I absolutely love that fire in your belly. But hold on a second. So many amazing people just like you start this journey and make a few simple, tiny mistakes that really slow them down. It's like trying to drive a car with the handbrake on. You're putting in all the effort, but you're not getting as far as you should. These little slip-ups can be frustrating, and worse, they can lead to niggles or injuries that put you on the sidelines. But guess what? We can fix this, and we can fix it fast. I'm not talking about some complicated, scientific formula you need a degree to understand. I'm talking about simple, quick tweaks you can make to your very next workout. Think of me as your mate in the gym, just giving you a friendly nudge in the right direction. This isn't about telling you you're doing it all wrong. It's about showing you how a few small changes can unlock massive progress. We're going to turn that handbrake off and get you cruising towards your goals. In this quick guide, we're going to break down some of the most common hurdles that trip up beginners. For every single one, I'm going to give you a super simple, practical fix that you can use today. First up, let's talk about having a plan. So many people wander into the gym like it's a supermarket without a shopping list. They drift from one shiny machine to the next, maybe copy the person next to them for a bit, and hope for the best. While any movement is better than no movement, this random approach is a massive time waster. It's inefficient and won't get you consistent results. You wouldn't build a house without a blueprint, so why build your body without a plan? It's a classic mistake, but luckily, it's the easiest one to fix. Here's the quick fix. Before you even step foot in the gym, have a simple plan. Seriously, it can be written on a scrap of paper or in the Notes app on your phone. Just decide on 3 to 4 key exercises you're going to do. For example, squats, a push-up variation, a row, a plank, that's it. Knowing what you're there to do eliminates the guesswork and keeps you focused. It turns your gym session into a purposeful mission. You'll get more done in less time, and you'll feel brilliant for it. I see it all the time. People are in a rush, so they jump straight onto the weights and start lifting heavy. Whoa, slow down. Your muscles are cold, and your joints aren't ready for that kind of stress. Think of your muscles like a piece of blue tack. When it's cold, it's stiff and can snap easily. But when you warm it up in your hands, it becomes pliable and stretchy. Skipping your warm-up is a one-way ticket to pulling something, and that's going to sabotage your gains more than anything. The fix is dead simple. Dedicate just 5 to 10 minutes to warming up properly. It's non-negotiable. You can spend a few minutes on a bike or a cross-trainer just to get your heart rate up and blood flowing. Then do some dynamic movements like arm circles, leg swings and torso twists. For your first exercise, always do one very light set to practice the movement and prepare the specific muscles you're about to work. This tiny investment of time pays massive dividends in performance and injury prevention. It's a game changer. Alright, let's talk about form. This one is massive. So many beginners get caught up in lifting as much weight as possible, and their form goes right out the window. They're swinging weights, using momentum. Your ego might feel great for a moment, but your joints and muscles are not thanking you for it. Bad form not only cheats you out of the real benefits of the exercise, but it's also the fastest way to get yourself injured. Progress isn't about the number on the dumbbell, it's about the quality of the movement. Here's the quick fix, and it's a golden rule. Lighten the load and slow it down. Leave your ego at the door. Pick a weight that you can control with perfect form for every single repetition. The movement should be smooth and deliberate, not fast and jerky. If you're not sure what good form looks like, watch some videos from a trusted coach, or even consider hiring a trainer for a single session to teach you the basics. Focus on mastering one exercise at a time. A perfect push-up is 1,000,000 times better than a sloppy, heavy bench press. This brings us to another classic blunder: going too heavy, too soon. It's so tempting to look at what others are lifting and try to match them. You load up the bar, manage a shaky rep or two, and feel like a champion. But here's the honest truth: your body isn't ready for it. Your muscles might be strong enough. Tendons, ligaments, stabilizing muscles need more time to adapt. Pushing them too hard before they're conditioned is a recipe for disaster. It leads to strain, pain, and setbacks that can keep you out of the gym for weeks. A great rule of thumb is to find a weight you can lift for about 12 slow, clean reps, where the last couple feel challenging but not impossible. The goal is to feel the target muscle working, not just to move the weight from A to B. Progressive overload is key, but it should be gradual. Think about adding a tiny bit of weight or an extra rep over weeks, not every single session. Build a strong foundation first, and the heavy weights will come later, I promise. Section 4. The Unseen Heroes Rest Recovery Breathing. Now, let's chat about something that happens outside the gym but is just as important: rest and recovery. Many enthusiastic beginners think that more is always better. They hit the gym hard, day after day, thinking it will speed up their results. But here's a secret: your muscles don't grow in the gym. They grow when you rest. Working out creates tiny micro tears in your muscle fibers. It's during your recovery period, when you're sleeping, eating, resting, that your body repairs those tears and builds muscle stronger than before. Without proper rest, you're just breaking your body down without giving it a chance to rebuild. The fix is simple and enjoyable. Schedule rest days into your week and take them seriously. A rest day doesn't mean you have to be a couch potato. You can go for a walk or do some gentle stretching. But you need to give your muscles a break from intense training. Also, prioritize your sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours a night. This is when your body does most of its repair work. And don't forget to fuel your body with good food, especially protein, to help with that muscle repair. Another common mistake I see is people holding their breath during an exercise. You see them go to lift something heavy, their face turns red, and they hold their breath until the rep is over. It's a natural reaction, but it's not helping you. Holding your breath, the Valsalva maneuver, can cause a sharp spike in blood pressure. It can also make you feel dizzy or lightheaded, which is the last thing you want when holding a heavy weight. Proper breathing makes you stronger and keeps lifts safer and more stable. Breathing correctly is an easy habit to build. Here's the simple rule: breathe out on the hardest part, the exertion, and breathe in on the easier part. For example, when you do a squat, breathe in as you go down and breathe out as you push back up. When you do a push-up, breathe in as you lower your body and breathe out as you push away from the floor. Practice this with light weights, or even just your body weight. Once you get the hang of it, it will become second nature, and your workouts will feel so much smoother. Section 5. Conclusion: your journey, your wins. Finally, let's talk about getting stuck in a rut. You find a routine you like, and you stick with it, for weeks, for months. At first, you see great results. Your body is incredibly smart. It adapts to the stress you put on it. Do the same thing over and over, and your body gets efficient and stops needing to change and grow. That's a common reason people get frustrated and lose motivation. The quick fix: introduce small, simple changes every 4 to 8 weeks. You don't have to throw out your entire plan. It's about keeping your body guessing. Add a new exercise, change the order of exercises, increase the weight, aim for more reps, change your grip on a pull-up, adjust the stance of your squat. Progressive overload is the cornerstone of long-term progress. One last bonus tip: stop comparing yourself to others. It's easy to see someone lifting big or with a physique you admire and feel discouraged. But you are on your own unique journey. You don't know their story, how long they've trained, or their genetics. Compete with the person you were yesterday. Focus on your own progress, however small. Lifted a bit more than last week? Got one extra rep? That's a massive win. Simple fixes for common mistakes. Pick one and apply it next workout. Maybe focus on your warm-up.